Hi, my name is Carla.
Hi, my name is Nick.
Hi, I'm Amber.
Give up what appears to be doubtful for what is certain. Truth brings peace of mind and deception doubt. Muhammad Ali. So everyone has known someone that has lied, or you've probably lied to someone yourself at some point. Today we're going to be going over verbal and nonverbal indicators of deception so that you can know what to look for. Verbal indicators of deception include lack of self-reference, verb tense, and answering a question with another question. Nonverbal indicators of deception include full body positioning, suprasternal notch, and eye pointing. The verbal indicators of deception, lack of self-reference, include I statements. Self-reference is used in natural and formal forms of communication when you're referring to yourself. Truthful and engaging conversation, people will use the I pronoun more frequently than when you're being deceived. So here's an example. I arrived home at 6:30. The phone was ringing as I unlocked the door, so I walked straight to the kitchen to answer it. I talked to my mother for 10 minutes before noticing that my TV and computer were missing from the living room. So those first sentences, there is the I pronoun in 3 of those statements. That's because they're encountering their day and telling you truthful events as they were occurring with that I statement. Verb tense. So referring to past events as if they were occurring in real time. This is an indicator of deception because people that are being deceitful, they will try to rehearse the events in their mind as they're telling it to you. So people that are being more truthful, they will encounter those events as if they were historical events in the past. An example of that is after closing the store, I put the cash pouch in my car and drove to the bank on Elm Street. It was raining hard, so I had to drive slowly. I entered the parking lot and drove around the back to the night depository slot. When I stopped the car and rolled my window down, a guy jumps out of the bushes and yells at me. I can see he has a gun. He grabs the cash pouch and runs away. So those first 3 sentences were in the past tense because the person is encountering or re-saying when they drove to the bank. Those next 3 sentences are in the past because most likely they are being deceitful and either they stole the cash or that's not how those events actually unfolded. So answering questions with another question. People would prefer not to lie. So when asking questions to someone, they will, before they lie, they will avoid answering the question. They ask another question in place to avoid that risk of detection. Examples of these are, why would I steal from my own brother? Do I seem like the kind of person who would do something like that? You don't think someone would have to be pretty stupid to remove cash from their own register. Nonverbal indicators of deception. This includes full body positioning. So someone who is engaged in the conversation and is open and honest, they will lean forward towards you and have open body language towards you. People who are being deceitful are leaned away, crossed arms, legs, fidgeting, things like that. I also have visual aid for that as well, body positioning. We're going to turn the camera. It's the one that's up already. Just click on the picture. Yeah. And turn the camera so that to the TV. Thank you. Notice how they both have their arms crossed. They're leaning away from each other. You can also see her facial expression. It probably looks like they are disagreeing about something, or he kind of has a smirk, so he's kind of trying to deceive her for something. The next one, over, yes. Suprasternal notch. So this is the dip between your collarbones at the base of your neck. It's one of the most vulnerable spots on the body. If there's any infiltration to this spot, it can cause problems breathing. So people will usually try to protect that, or they place that there to protect themselves from the threat of discovery. And then women who wear necklaces a lot, you'll see them like play with their necklace around this area if they are trying to deceive you in some way. We also have a visual aid of that as well. Yes. Next one. Yeah. Towards the camera. So you can see that she is clutching her pearls, so to speak, around her neck to cover that vulnerable area. She's probably trying to deceive this person that she's speaking to, like in an interrogation setting. Okay. I apologize for the back and forth. Thank you, Amber. The last nonverbal indicator is eye pointing. This is like breaking eye contact very easily when someone is trying to deceive you, or your eyes also tend to wander to where your body wants to go. So if someone is trying to deceive you, they're most likely looking for the nearest exit. And then this also can be cultural because in Asian cultures, not making eye contact is considered respectful of your elders. So you might want to be wary of that if you are having cultural differences. We do have a visual aid of that as well. Last, yes. So notice how he is turned away from her. He's not making eye contact. She's looking directly at him, probably trying to get that information from him, and he is not making eye contact because he doesn't want her to see that deception. So this is the conclusion. Those were the 6 points that I wanted to make so that you can practice, because practice does make perfect. Just normal interactions. Think about how many people you interact with on a daily basis. And these are those indicators that you can look for in normal conversation when you're communicating with someone. I would say be understandful of someone. If they are lying, maybe they are lying for good reason. So we just don't want to ruin any relationships with these indicators of deception. But I do hope that you guys learned something today and that you go out and practice what I speak. Thank you guys. Bye.